Hey everybody, coming up on Caribou Creek and campground. Cool little bridge right here. Nice little creek. Ooh, that looks like some nice water. I'm going to filter that tonight. I believe water cache 200 yards ahead on left. PCT, this way. Alright. Man, whenever I start recording is when I'm like going to fall every time. So, anyways, I got dropped off by my dad today, and we stayed in Big Bear for 2 nights. He picked me up Thursday morning, so I had all day Thursday, all day Friday, spent the night Friday night, and then today is Saturday, the 19th of April. I started March 26th, so however many days that is, I don't know, I'm going to have to do the math later. And so yeah, looks like we got a nice little campsite. Looks like there's already some people here, so I'll probably shut this off pretty soon so I'm not too rude. So yeah, he dropped me off this morning. I think I did about 9 miles. And I think I'm going to just call it, take it nice and easy. Coming off 2 zeros, not going to push it too hard. So yeah, for right now, I think I will catch you in the next one. Good morning, everybody. I am just starting. It's a little late, about 8:45 in the morning. It was really cold last night. So cold, I woke up and my nose was running. And so after I went and caught it, I just bundled up, and I'm circling Big Bear right now, coming up around I think I should be on the north shore today. I think there's actually one point where I'll come down and actually come like to the shore, which would be cool. I'm gonna try to summon Nessie with Tree Fitty. But yeah, so it's getting a little bit of a late start. It was so cold that I didn't want to wake up, or I didn't want to start moving until the sun was out a little bit. Makes it a little bit warmer, easier to get moving. The miles are going to be pretty level until the Cajon Pass, so during this section should be able to take it pretty easy and let my body just kind of repair itself. Even though I'm still hiking, I'm not pushing it to the extremes I have been, so hopefully things get a little bit more healthy and repaired. Left knee feeling better. I can still feel that there's something there kind of pulling a little bit, but if I take it easy, it shouldn't be too bad. But what's more concerning now is I've got almost like a bruise-like pain in my right ankle, and so I'm hoping I just maybe like a little bruise or a bone bruise or something like that. I've been dealing with some pretty severe chafe. Thought it might be infected, but I really dried it out last night, and I usually make in the mornings, a morning maker. So right now I can feel my little buddy trying to break free, and I got about 5 hours of hiking before that's gonna happen. Hopefully. So kind of risky today, but there's a woodpecker up there pecking at the wood. Oh, there he is. Let's see if we can get him pecking. It's not a woodpecker. The other one had the red head. He might just be chilling. He's like,
Get out of my stuff.
Chased him off. I'm coming around Big Bear Lake. I'm on the east side, and we're at Big Bear Lake. North shore of Big Bear. Jeez, look at that. It's incredible. I'm on the mountains above the North Shore of Big Bear and just came across this view. Look at those clouds. That's so cool. I'm not sure what that peak is. Dang, I gotta remember to look that up before I start filming. And then there's this little road. It goes up into this quarry up there. Kind of a scar on the land, this pristine land. Well, I mean, there's been a lot of fire damage. Looks like it might have even been logged prior to the fire. That's the trail. Hey everybody. I'm just sitting here in the middle of this big old creek. It's as you can see, it's rushing pretty good, and I'm just sitting here. There's a little kind of cascade behind me. I'm just sitting here, just getting my feet in this ice cold water. I can't leave them in too long, but oh, does it feel good. It's a pretty cool spot. My shoes are right there. My backpack is up in those trees. There's a little camp spot just up about 200 feet away from the water, where it should be. So I'm just out here on a big old rock on my little butt pad, and it was a pretty rough day. It's Easter Sunday, so happy Easter everybody. I know this video won't come out on Easter, but I hope you guys all had a great Easter, or you know, whatever you celebrate, just a nice Sunday. Hope you all are doing well. I'm sitting here out on my rock in my creek thinking about eating some Easter ham, potatoes, green beans, but that's not on the meal for me tonight. Actually, I might have some Easter spam and instant potatoes. For my dessert, I guess I'll have some Advil. And I think I'm just going to relax. I'm going to go into what happened today. It was a resupply day in a little bit, but the trail has just been, as you can see, up here on this ridge, but following Deep Creek, just outside of Lake Arrowhead and Cedar Glen area. I went into Cedar Glen for my resupply. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And this is just a really cool spot with that little waterfall. Looks like it's kind of tunneling out, a little cave underneath that rock. Just a really, really cool area. There's Aztec Falls. I missed those. There wasn't really a view of it from the trail. I got to keep going, trying to get my miles in today. Oop. I must be recording because I'm stumbling. Nice and shaky. It's like Blair Witch. Alright, so here's the trail up ahead. As I find my footing, like the agile billy goat that I am. Pretty sunny, but with some clouds, as you can see. A little breeze, a cool breeze, so it's not too hot. The sun still makes you want to cover up, so I'm wearing my long sleeves and my gloves. And no leggings, too hot for that, but got my legs out. These bronzed, gorgeous beauties, as you see. So, again, just a view down below as I continue on the trail to the left. Ooh, here's a cool shot. Because it's really cool. They've got these like sandy beaches. Here I go. Go where, you say? You ask. Over the bridge. Oh. I don't know if you can see water way down. There it is. A little bit. Looks like this maybe has some incredible waterfalls at times. So yeah, little bridge. Second one today. kind of mixing things up. I'm hoping to get to the hot springs tonight. Probably won't film there because apparently there's tons of old nude locals. One last shot. Where is it? There you go. Nice and out of focus. Well, I tried. So it finally happened. It's freaking raining pretty good. I put on my rain jacket, my cover. Hopefully it keeps everything pretty dry. I don't know where I'm going to be headed tonight. I knew the clouds and the wind and everything, it looked like rain, but I was just hoping that it wasn't going to turn into it. It's not coming down too hard yet, just a little bit, but I'm not near a water source. If it starts raining really hard, the river may swell. Don't want to be stuck next to that. Don't want any flash floods. I am still in the desert, so I do want to be a little bit higher if possible. So I might just press on to the hot springs. Hopefully it stays a nice soft rain like it is now. It's kind of a drizzle, I would say. Drizzle to a soft rain. But if it picks up, I'm pretty screwed. But we'll figure it out. One more thing to learn on the trail. I've never set up my tent in rain, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it to keep everything dry. Big thing is I really need to keep my sleeping bag dry because it's down, and down, when wet, doesn't retain heat. And from what I remember is it's going to get down to about freezing tonight if I'm at elevation, which I'm not too high elevation, but could be enough to where, you know, temperature and warmth could be an issue. So I'm going to kind of hoof it, see if I can get there. I'm about probably 2.5 to 3 miles away, probably about 2 miles away from the hot springs. I believe there's water. I'm about out of water, although, there we go. I'm no longer dehydrated, fully quenched. Oh boy, this is quite the adventure now. So we in it 300 miles and it just got real. So I'm just gonna give you a recap of yesterday. It was pure insanity. Basically everything that could happen pretty much did happen. Got up early, 5:30, busted camp, hiking by 7, doing water crossings, just killing it. Got to Splinter's Cabin, which is a cool little spot. Some really cool day hikes. So if you're ever in the Arrowhead, Lake Arrowhead, I think is probably the best way to get there. Then I was, the information said that it's a really popular day hiking place, which it is, and people showed up, but when I got there, there was nobody there. So I needed to do a resupply in Cedar Glen, but I wasn't seeing anybody showing up, so I didn't know what to do. So I called the little convenience store, and one of the employees answered, and I was asking her if there's any way, because the Uber was like, there's no drivers, and she's like, you know what, hold on there, I'm on my break in about 15-20 minutes, why don't I just come pick you up? And I was like, no way. So I thanked her a ton. She showed up, which was really cool. That was my first real experience with a hitch. So I was able to resupply a really cool little place called Jensen's. Everybody there was super nice. They had a pretty decent selection, some fresh fruit, got an orange. They had an icy machine. I haven't had an icy since I was a kid, so I got blue icy. I think it turned my mouth blue, but all that sugar, man, it felt good. Nice and cold on a hot day. It was awesome. So I started walking back along the highway. Every time a car went by, I threw out that thumb and smiled and waved, but no luck until his name was Mike, and he came by in this old Chevy beat up, I guess it was a truck, because he had one of those snug tops on the back. But he stopped and he gave me a ride, threw my backpack in the back, and he took me all the way to the trailhead. Then I get about 20 feet down the trail and my phone's gone. and I am freaking out. So I run back to where he dropped me off because I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe it fell out. I run back and I look on the ground where maybe, me pulling it back out of his truck, it popped out. No dice. So I'm sitting there freaking out, and at that exact moment that I'm freaking out looking for my phone, there's 2 day hikers who had just finished up. They're at their car. I asked them if they could give me a ride back to Mike's house. So they offered to give me a ride, and I remembered his little street. So they dropped me off. I ran up the hill, and sure enough, the phone was in his truck in the back, and it probably just fell out when I grabbed my backpack. He was like, I guess this means I'm giving you a ride back to the trailhead again. And he took me back, and everything was fine, but you realize how much you rely on your phone out here. It's got my Gut Hooks app, which tells me distances to water, to campsites. It gives me information about the towns and services, and people leave reviews. They let me know if there's, they leave comments saying, oh yeah, this water source is dried up, you got to go an extra 2 miles to the next one, or, there's a unmarked water source, it's great, or there's a campsite that's really awesome, no wind, so on and so forth. I mean, yes, I have my, GPS satellite, but I'm not carrying a compass and paper maps. Again, my phone, all my pictures, all my videos, contacts, communication with the outside world. I mean, it was just, I was having a pure panic moment. So it was just amazing that all those coincidences all at once kind of worked together to get my phone back. After all that, I get back on trail, and it freaking starts raining. And so I throw on my pack, my pack cover and my rain jacket, and it's coming down for a good 5-10 minutes. It stops. So I'm sweating in this rain jacket, got my pack cover still on. And again, it's one of those things where it's just, I feel like the trail was testing me. Last thing, I mean, yesterday was just one of those days, it's like you have 5 or 6 days where I'm walking through the forest, I'm walking through the desert, nothing's going on. And then yesterday, so I get to the hot springs, man, seems like a cool idea, but this is a really popular spot. There's no toilets. It's supposed to be day use, but people camp out. I mean, I camped out. But there's just a lot of the good sites were just completely destroyed because there was human matter left behind. It was a pretty crazy day, so I will catch you guys in the next one. The mountains, I'm not sure what range that is, but out that way on the other side I think it's Hesperia. So going out towards those mountains is Hesperia, but really cool little area. We just did a river crossing. You can see the water down below. Not a whole lot of rocks in the water. So it was a really smooth, nice, cold little crossing by the dam, just on the other side of the dam. Snaky snake. Oh, they're out here. Danger noodles. Push-up lizards. There's a saying, the trail provides, and I'm starting to really understand what that means. And if you're open to kind of seeing the signs and the ways that it provides, there's a lot to be learned and a lot to be grateful for out here. And it's just, you gotta stay positive, you gotta stay flexible, and I think that's kind of a good lesson for anybody in their lives, work, relationships. Just stay flexible and just really see beyond the trash, the day-to-day, all the hardships, and maybe the routine. You're bored, and just really look at the messages that are being sent to you, and what, especially if you're dealing with other people, there's so much that they're communicating that we just tune out, and really just slow down, take the time to listen to what they're actually saying. I think things would be a lot better, and relationships would be stronger, and everybody be a little bit more happier. Got a halo right now. Right now it's just kind of a rock butt crack. See? Got a little hammy. Might want to edit that one out, Emily. I mean, sister. Just batting 100 on that one. Bridge of failures. Next time I get some service on how to pitch my tent, maybe fly first, or if there's a way, maybe I can put my ground cloth over the area, use it as kind of like a tarp, set it up underneath, and then maybe stake it out. Whew! Just hit a incline, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording right now so I don't look like such a fat, out of shape pile of turd. Oh.